Hello there. Hi. Yeah. Today is Monday, the 3rd of February. Um, today I have been to school like I usually do when it's not the weekend or vacation. I am 17. I go to a gymnasium in Denmark, which is partially what you would consider high school in the US or somewhere else in the world. Yeah. Um, yeah, today I got up early like I usually do. I get up around 5 or 6, whichever I feel like. And I get some breakfast. I used to go for a shower, but I have actually made up my mind that I'd rather shower in the evening than in the morning because then in the morning I have a little bit more time for breakfast, which I would really like. Sometimes it can feel kind of pressed, because if I want breakfast, sometimes I don't want breakfast, but if I do want breakfast, I usually make some eggs and stuff like that, and like making it and cleaning up and things like it. I also have to do before going to the bus that I then take to school. The bus ride is like 30 minutes, and I have to walk 20 minutes to the bus stop. But that's all right. I mean, it feels all right every morning. It's just something that you get used to. I feel like a lot of people wait longer than I do, walk more than I do, and the bus ride is probably also quite a bit longer for a lot of people. So, in that regard, I don't feel like I can complain in any way. But um, today I have done some push-ups, some squats, and some sit-ups. I set out to ask Josh yesterday about him joining the gym. I totally forgot about it at school, so I haven't asked him yet. I'm probably gonna do that tomorrow then. In school today, or this entire week, we started a new project, an SO project, which is like you take different uh you take different subjects and like turn them together into one product, right? So if you had like you had a I for example have a subject called technology, where we have like innovation and how do we solve a problem and stuff like that. We combine that with another subject that I have called communication and IT, which is basically how can we communicate certain things to certain people, and basic graphic design, making some short films, and like writing an analysis and a journal or something like that of what we've done and how we use it, and how we use more professional terms and things surrounding those areas. So we basically take subjects and blend them together into a project, and the entire like goal of the project is like resources. So like fuel as a resource, humans, like human capacity, like what can we mentally take, what can a human physically do, resources like what can we do about plastic and stuff like that, which to me is kind of interesting. So far, my group, this is also a group project, but my group and I have been thinking about how can we reduce or reuse the amount of plastic that we have in the world and make it into something else. There are a lot of people making it into like armbands, and there may some people even make it into like reusable clothes. We also thought about that, if you could like 3D print that, which we're gonna work further on tomorrow. But honestly, I'm really happy about the group that I'm in. They're really nice, and in school today, it's been a great day, fantastic day. However, um, I don't know if you can see it on me, but I'm a little bit depressive. It's not necessarily that clear. I don't know. Maybe it is. But I feel cheated in some way because my granddad gave my sister a car. That is totally fine, and I'm really happy for her. This is not. It's not the point of her just getting a car, because if it was anyone getting a car, I'd be happy for them. The fact of the matter is that my granddad says that he has a philosophy that both of us should get equal, right? So if she gets a car, I should get something equally as good, right? But the thing is, like, she so far has gotten like a piano, a dog, and a car now without me really receiving anything. I sound really salty, but it's not the fact that I'm not getting anything. It's just that he says that he has a this philosophy or this thought thought that he follows, that my sister and I should get equally, and it just pains me and makes me really really sad that he says it but he doesn't really follow up on it, which I hope he does later, but right now I feel kind of cheated, and I really do hope that sooner or later both of us could either like talk about why did she get a car and I didn't get anything, or something else, like he comes to me saying like, yo, your sister got a car, maybe we should sort something out for you. That would be really nice. I love my granddad for all in the world. He's a great person to me. I love him to the bottom of my heart, but I still do feel cheated, and I hope that is something we can change sooner or later. Um, Today I also set out to learn something about cooking, and I learned something about French cooking. I learned the difference between sautéing something and actually just like um, cooking or like frying something. Sautéing is just lightly have a bit of oil or butter at the bottom, and as soon as some of it starts to change color, that's when you've sautéed something, as far as I could understand from what I read. I'm gonna continue reading up on cooking and cooking methods, because honestly, I feel like that's really, really like interesting in some way, because it's a dynamic that you don't get to see in your everyday life if you're not like a professional cook, or if you don't in your spare time set out to use it for special kinds of cooking. Like if you have a hobby on the side cooking, I can really respect that, because you take time out to learn something about food, and that's great. I can only give it to you. Honestly, anyone who sets out to do something and they like actually do it 100%, you deserve all the praise in the world. Cuz I am one of the people in the world who say that, ooh, I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna, yeah, change the world by tomorrow. But honestly, I usually just bit off more than I can chew, and I give up like 20 minutes in, which honestly makes me kind of sad that I'm never really able to do the things that I set out to do. But that's also part of this right here. Um, I want to prove to myself that I can, at least for a month or something, make a video or something like it, a diary or anything like it, and just have it shown. Like, I want to prove to myself that I can actually do it. And through this, I also get to communicate to myself what it actually is that I want to do. It's a lot for me. It's a lot easier to sit in front of a camera and just talk it out honestly, because just getting the thoughts flowing and getting somewhere with what you want is more than just sitting around and thinking something. Actually getting it out vocally or verbally or getting it written down is something else. And I really hope that this could help me um, either improve in some aspects of myself, which I hope it can. If that's physically or mentally or anything like it, I would honestly really enjoy it. Because for me, I am not rated as such a high person. Uh, if you had like Brad Pitt and Leonardo DiCaprio like up here, I would be way down. I would like be below the ground right now. I would be. I feel like sometimes that I am below dumb people, people like um the high school bully Billy, or that the bad guy from Naruto, who isn't like Sasuke's big brother. I feel like I'm worse than Sasuke's big brother. I feel like I'm worse than who else is there? I feel like I'm worse than Bowser. Think about that. Yeah. That's a really bad thing because honestly, is Bowser that bad? Who knows? Um, yeah, but yeah, I feel really shit about myself, which sometimes I really should, and sometimes I really shouldn't. And I hope that this can help me realize when I really shouldn't, because getting stuff out is easier for me to reflect on. Yeah. Um, so I want to set out to do something for tomorrow, don't I? Is there anything else I want to say? Hmm. I mean, to whoever watches this that isn't me, thank you a lot. Either you've just stumbled across this video or you've seen seen some of my past videos, which honestly to me are like is it feels nice to have something to do. So thank you for taking your time out and watching this and listening to me, listening to my thoughts and my worries and what I have to say. It's really enjoyable, and you are an incredible human being for doing that to someone like me. So I sincerely thank you for that. Um, yeah. So for tomorrow, I probably also again want to do some sit-ups and push-ups and squats. My after going for the run, I can really feel that I haven't been that active for quite some time. So I'm probably gonna see how my legs feel tomorrow. If they don't feel that good, I'm probably not gonna go for a run. If they feel good, Gucci, I'm gonna go for a run. If I don't go for a run tomorrow, I'm probably gonna do it Wednesday. But you know, you'll know tomorrow if I'm going for a run Wednesday. And I do I want? Is there any? I wanna actually. I told someone a compliment today, and I'm gonna continue doing that. So I'm also gonna tell whoever is watching this. I don't really care who you are or what you do. Go out of your day and just tell someone you don't necessarily know a compliment. They might look at you weirdly and think that you're a fucking creep, but most people should just take it as a compliment, and a lot of people will also do that. So I'm I feel like you should do that. I'm gonna do that tomorrow, and I'm also gonna learn something about how reusable plastic is reused, and if I can do more than what I'm doing right now with the knowledge that I gain tomorrow. Yep. All right. I think that's it. So thank you again for taking your time out of the day to watch this. And I'll probably see you in the next video. But yeah.